Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Wooden Railway Adventures. Episode 73, Wilbert Gets Pranked. Toby and Henrietta have worked on the Island of Soda for many years. They are one of the most hard-working engines, too. However, they are both old-fashioned, and they really do need new paint. They do look like they have come out of a museum. However, some engines take that to heart and like to use it. One day, Wilbert and Scarlowe were talking when Toby and Henrietta did puff up. "Hello, guys," said Scarlowe. "How are you doing?" "Good," said Toby. "Thank you very much, Scarlowe." Wilbert was cross. "You're very dirty, Toby." "Yes, the holiday season's almost here, and I think there's a storm coming. Anyway," said Toby, "I'd better be off." "Wait," said Wilbert. "What is it?" said Toby. Wilbert laughed. "Oh, sorry," he said. I can't resist saying this, but what did the museum drop out this time? You guys?" Toby found this offensive. "Be quiet," he said. Even though I may be old and old-fashioned, that doesn't mean I'm a hard worker." "Toby is right," said Scarlowe. "Wilbert, you should learn to act like him." "Sorry," said Wilbert. Toby puffed away crossly. "How can you be mean to him like that?" said Scarlowe. "That's very rude." "I'm sorry," said Wilbert. That was a bad mistake." "It was," said Scarlowe. "I suggest you go apologize to him." But Toby was nowhere to be seen. After pulling Henrietta, Toby was to take some trucks. When they arrived at the station, Toby was told by the station master that they were behaving well. "Good," said Toby. "I like trucks that behave well." "Oh, I hope that's only true, though." "Don't worry," said the driver. "Hopefully it will be." The guard blew his whistle and Toby was off. Soon, however, there was trouble. The truck started banging and bumping Toby, and soon something broke. His driver inspected. "What's the matter?" asked Toby. "You've broken a pipe," he said. "How's that going to affect me?" asked Toby. "Well, for one thing, you can't use your brakes anymore." "Bother," said Toby. "And look, we have to go up that big hill right there." "Don't worry," said the driver. "Just take it step by step. Don't worry, the trucks hopefully won't know." But the trucks did know. Toby went up over the hill, and at the top the trucks said, "Now!" and they bumped Toby hard. "Help!" called Toby. Toby was now a runaway, and he couldn't stop. "Help!" called Toby. Meanwhile, Wilbert was the only engine in the yard. He saw Toby race past him right before his own eyes. "Help!" called Toby. And soon Toby vanished in the distance. "I wonder what's up with Toby," said Wilbert. "Oh, and that reminds me, I need to apologize to him." Salty had seen the entire thing. "Why don't you go and stop Toby?" said Salty. "He's a runaway. You should help a friend." "Pa," said Wilbert. "He's probably crashed by now." "Go and see," said Salty. "Fine, I will," said Wilbert. And he raced down the line. And in fact, Toby had crashed. There was a sharp bend up ahead, and Toby couldn't stop, and he rattled off the track. Toby was very hurt and damaged. "Sorry I didn't come and help you sooner," said Wilbert. Man, it is a bad accident after all. "I'm sorry I didn't apologize to you earlier." "That's all right," said Toby. "But why didn't you come and stop me? I thought you were my friend." "Sorry," said Wilbert, and he puffed away. The trucks were put back onto the track, but Toby was badly damaged, so he had to go to the works. The next day, Wilbert came in. Scarlowe was sitting there. I heard what you did about Toby. What you did about Toby." "You've heard too?" said Wilbur. "Yes, the entire island knows," said Scarlowe. "I'm sorry, Wilbur, but now all the engines have lost respect for you." "That's terrible," said Wilbur, "and it's not fair." "It is too fair," said Scarlowe. "You are very rude to Toby, and then you don't help a friend in need. I don't see that. I don't see any good deeds in that. Do you?" "No," said Wilbur. "I'm sorry." "That's all right," said Scarlowe, "but I'm out of here," and Scarlowe puffed away. Wilbur puffed away, too, to sit in the siding. Scarlowe met up with some engines at the shed. "Hi, guys," said Scarlowe. Have you guys heard about what Wilbur did to Toby?" "Yes," said Mike. "It's very sad. I know, but I have a way that we can reverse it. What do you mean reverse it? Asked Donald. Well, you see, said Scarlowy, Wilbert would always help an engine would always help an engine in need, even if it was his best friend. I am his best friend, and so, well, I think we can do this. That's great, said Mavis. Yes, said Scarlowy. So here's what I'm going to do. I need to pull the Soda Waterworks cars this afternoon, said Scarlowy. Can you guys organize a couple engines to come sit in the yard to maybe support him in case he doesn't do it? Sure, said Rusty, we will. Oh, thanks, guys, said Scarlowy. Anyway, I'm going to fake that I don't have my brakes, and hopefully Wilbert will come save me. Then that will show him that he can help any engine, even if it isn't his friend. That's a great idea, said Rosie. We'll sure to be able to find some engines that will help. Thanks, said Scarlowy, and Scarlowy puffed away. That afternoon, Scarlowy puffed in. I'm going to pull the Soda Waterworks car, said Scarlowy. Okay, see you soon, said Wilbert, and Scarlowy puffed away. He soon found the Soda Waterworks cars in the siding, and Scarlowy puffed away. All right, said the driver. Go get a run on it. We really want to make it look like you actually have lost your brakes. Don't worry, said Scarlowy, I will. They came over the hill. Now, said the driver. Help! Help! Called Scarlowy as he raced into the yard. What's the matter? Asked Wilbur. Don't ask me, said Scarlowy. I can't stop. Help! Help! And Scarlowy rattled on to a second line. Oh dear, said Wilbur. Scarlowy is my best friend, and the siding he just went on, it doesn't have any buffers. Oh no, I must go save him. Wait, Scarlowy, wait! But Scarlowy couldn't wait. Scarlowy ran on the bend, and there was a track to surface ramp. Come stop me! Help! Help! I'm coming, said Wilbert. Scarlowy was nearly at the end of the track when Wilbert coupled up to him, and he braked so sharply that Scarlowy stumped just as he was about to dip onto the ground. Phew, said Scarlowy, that was close. Thank you, Wilbur. You're welcome, said Wilbur, and he dragged Scarlowy back to the yard. They met with Ivo, Hugh, Boko, and Spencer. Hi, guys, said Wilbur. I just saved Scarlowy. Well done, said Ivo, Hugh. Scarlowy, your plan worked. What plan? Asked Wilbur. You see, said Boko. Well, Scarlowy was afraid that you weren't going to help any other engines on the railway. So he decided that if you could save your best friend, you could save anybody. You're right, said Wilbur. That is true. Thank you, Scarlowy. You've motivated me now. You're welcome, said Scarlowy. I hope this is a learning lesson. And Wilbert agreed it was a learning lesson after all.